I'm going to say anything. So they go in to get
603 257. You guys the MP on duty? Right? Force protection. So but my MOS is MP. So yeah.
Okay. Sir, can I just hear your first name, last name?
Absolutely. Probably need my middle initial. I'm out of Maine, so you have to run it. Just so you need it.
Yeah, just for the report.
Yeah.
You have a middle name?
I've been a cop 24 years, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
where at him?
Yeah, Ellsworth, Maine.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to go through there to get the Bar Harbor.
Okay.
Arcadia National Park.
Oh, I've always wanted to go there.
For the department. Huh?
I've always wanted to go there. Arcadia National Park?
It's so beautiful.
Alright.
Raised 5 kids up on those trails.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So he goes in, he's slamming the doors, he grabs the back of the car, slams the door shut, goes up, pays for it, walks outside. Afterwards. And at this point, he's getting aggressive. He's balled his fists up and he's going after him, yelling at him. I can't believe you calling him his names.
Yeah.
His friend. So he turned around, rather than engaging him, he turned around and just walked away from him. He didn't pursue it. They get back up here, and he's like, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. So he goes to his room. So they call us. We come out. Knocked on the door a few times. What's his phrase? Backstabbing motherfuckers, get the fuck out of here. I'm his first sergeant. Opposite CO. So we kept knocking, nothing. With an answer. So we went down, got a key, came back up with security forces. Went into the room. Really wouldn't acknowledge us. Kept asking because he had a key to a rental vehicle. I didn't want to take a chance of him taking that back.
Yeah.
So he gives us the key to the rental vehicle, rolls over, we talk to us.
Okay.
So we searched the room, looked around, we can see there's no weapons that we can see.
Yeah.
This guy does have $20,000 worth of guns and rifles and stuff.
At home?
Yeah, at home. I didn't see any sign he had anything in there.
Okay.
He had only drank 4 of those beers out of that 12-pack when he carried the refrigerator and stuff. So he comes to the door. He's wearing a pair of shorts. And we're trying to get him to just talk to us. What he said was, everybody's against him. Everybody's out to get him.
Yeah.
He would not talk to us. What's his name? His name is Robert Card. He went to close the door. I'm like, just talk to us. I'm begging this guy just to talk to me.
Yeah.
And he gives me this 1,000-yard stare up. He's like, I was in there. He's like, no. Got teary-eyed. Slammed the door. Knocking on the door.
Alright. And so, but what, I'm confused as to what triggered him last night that got this whole thing precipitated. Like, was somebody calling him a pedophile or something like that?
No, those guys. If you want to talk to them, they're right inside.
Yeah.
They're all up. I told them to get up, get dressed.
Okay.
But no, they wouldn't do it. It's just, like I said, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. We like him. He's awful. He's over dinner.
Yeah.
It's just strange.
You should talk to
Yeah.
Okay.
He came up to them around 1600 and he had a conversation with them before. And then afterwards, he was like, I'm upset with what he told me.
Okay.
Like emotional about something.
Alright, so maybe something going on at home.
Probably. That's the first thing I asked.
Okay.
He's like, he's not too sure about it, but he's like, man, it might have been the alcohol talking, you know?
Okay.
That's what we thought. Just left it off.
So is the concern that he's going to hurt himself, or is it
Yeah, I was going to ask,
Yes.
what's the concern?
Our
Okay.
concern is that he's either going to hurt himself or someone else.
Okay. Has he made any comments? Did he make any comments like that at all? That he was going to hurt himself or anybody else?
No. He's going to take care of it.
It's
Okay.
just and And then the way he's been combative towards them now, you know, he doesn't want nobody.
The way he's been what?
Combative. He doesn't want nobody in now.
Combative, verbally combative.
Yeah.
And slamming the door.
Uncooperative
Door.
Yeah.
He's
Just
slamming
like,
the
leave me
door.
alone. Like, I'll
So
take
what
care of it.
rights do they have, or how does it work with them in a living trust?
Yeah, I was telling him on the way here, I mean, I've been out since 07.
Yep.
But, like, back then, we would just broke down the door and drug his ass out.
Yep.
Not us, but,
Right, we would have.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of what he was telling me on the way here, like, a lot has changed.
Man directive is now speed bumps. Unless they're on like West Point.
Yeah.
Speed bumps. We can't physically take them out. And right now, we're the enemy anyway.
Right, yeah.
Hey, I have jurisdiction. You don't.
Alright.
So with that being said, what is it that you hope that we can do?
He needs to be evaluated. He needs to talk to a medical professional to figure out why he's hearing voices. And that paranoia is kicking in. Yeah, I told him he got all emotional, teary-eyed and
I
stuff.
started crying in 8 seconds of my phone. He just started bubbling. I've known him for many years.
Yeah.
Never been disrespectful until he did.
Yeah.
So something is this is not like that.
Do you think maybe it's something at home?
What's his family situation?
He's divorced and he has a son.
How long has he been divorced?
Don't know.
Have a definite family?
Not that I'm aware of.
And you know, I was asking kind of like, at what point did things escalate yesterday?
Because he kept saying everybody was talking about it. Everyone's talking about it. Talking about it. His very good friend, not his best, saying, "What are you talking about? Tell me who's talking. We'll figure this out." And he said everybody. He wouldn't answer the phone. And they almost got into a fight out here in this parking lot, which is unusual.
Yeah.
They stood the fight.
Okay.
After that argument, he went into his room. They haven't seen him. They haven't checked on him later.
Do you have any suspicion of illicit drug use that would cause a paranoia like that? No?
I would be very surprised if that were the case.
Okay.
And we, seeing that we dealt with him last night,
Yeah.
and today, there was no change. So he's riding the product. It's pretty good.
When did you guys arrive here?
He got here at about 1500 yesterday. I've been here for
Okay. Alright, so I'm trying to find where his baseline was at.
He was off, I think, 1600.
Like right when he showed up yesterday.
Right when we showed up, something was wrong with him. He knew that.
Okay.
He was
Voted.
Golden Man.
We're all
He may now be released. We tried calling like the MPs at West Point to see if they would help us. They said it's out of their yard.
Okay.
So we were assuming that he does go for an eval of some kind. Where would that be?
Here, the closest place would be Phelps Memorial Hospital. It's the south side of Ossining, North Carytown, Sleepy Hollow. Yeah. Here on this side of the river, but yeah, it's south of here. Okay. Either that or Westchester Medical Center. But Phelps is usually where we take people for mental health evaluations.
No, it's not anything about hurting himself. He just thinks the world's out to get him. One thing that was troubling, he said, I'll take care of it. In that fight yesterday, he said he was going to take care of it. When we were in his room last night, I made a point to look for weapons and not search. And I looked around. I asked him if he could jump down.
So what authority do you have to search for him?
Well, he's on a military post. He's helping himself with anything.
health and welfare inspection. Just personal events. Anytime I can do that.
So what does that entail? Depth, like, what's the depth of that? What's the scope of the health and welfare inspection?
You can search anything.
Anything like contraband, anything out of the ordinary. If we
So
had,
you
What
can
about-
look in his property?
yes.
What about a POV?
His bag?
I have his, he has a rental car. I have his rental
Okay.
car keys. I searched it last night. There's no evidence.
So it's anything that falls within the jurisdiction of the military charge things are
Okay.
as long as he has a justified means.
I gotta
As
ask.
long as he has what?
Justified means, which is doesn't know what he has.
This hospital we're talking about, they have CPS.
They do.
Yeah. Why? Is this that building a fiction house?
No, I mean, he's wiry, he's strong. He's a combat vet.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, I mean,
Yeah, they have armed security.
okay. I'm not worried about it. Just worry about the nurses. I'm in the cop for 23 years.
Yeah,
I worry about the nurses. Our hospital, you know, they don't own it.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Class on that. But I worry about the staff.
Make sure we're getting everybody's pedigree.
Yeah.
FTO?
Yes.
Yeah, same here. I'm the FTO supervisor.
I'll do the writing for you.
Hey, how you
I want
doing?
to talk to you a little bit about
Right.
his background.
So yeah, what
And you know their names and date of birth as well.
I don't know their names and date of birth.
Yeah, he's like literally hearing voices in his head. He said that the front desk, like we're all in the pool just hanging out, and he came down in the pool. We invited him in, you know, we're boys with him. And he said the second he checked in at that front desk, the lady was just like, oh, they already know I'm here and they're already talking stuff. And I looked at him, our card, nobody's saying it. For like the past 6 months, he just got these brand new hearing aids, and it's like it's messing with his head.
First name and last name.
He said that they're saying stuff, and it's getting like real inappropriate.
What's his first name and last name?
But he won't, like,
civilian.
yes, he won't get into detail.
It's
And then we went down to go pick up Domino's at the gate.
see if I get it in my contacts.
And everything's fine, and all of a sudden, he says, or something. But I
Give you his
turned around
phone
and
number,
I
I'll
didn't
get
say
it.
it.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's alright. He's just being like real, passive aggressive. That's it. But after we got back, or no, we were down at the gas station, and I was hard, like pulled out a 12-pack of beer, like real aggressive, slams the cooler, checks out, and goes to the truck, and then you know we were following him, checking out and going to the truck. Yeah. He's leaned up against the truck and he's got like his mean mug, you know what I mean? Like it's like a switch went off. And then he says, what did he say? I can't fucking believe you would do this. And then he clenches his fist and comes at me. I'm like, whoa, dude. I just kind of backed up and walked away. But I said, dude, he just tried to fight me for this. Like, this is crazy. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay. That's where we're at. And he won't answer the door, right?
Well, he did, and he slammed it on us.
He's like hearing voices, like it's like paranoid to like the nth degree, like it's weird, it's really weird.
I asked them, do you think there's any possibility of using any sort of
I don't
drug?
think so. I'm actually UPL for the unit, and I've picked him up on many tests. He's never came up. I really think it's like those hearing aids. He's like picking up like different frequencies maybe, and it's like he's lost so much weight since 6 months ago. Like his face is sunken. He took his shirt off the pool. He's like all skin and bones. Like, we don't even believe how much weight he's lost. I've known him for a decade.
Yeah.
I've been in this unit for 10 years. And he's never put like that. It's just, he's never deployed. Oh, yeah? No. He's always been, he was with the 619th right as they were leaving. He came in, and then he came to us as they were going again. He's never done. He had surgery on one of the really tiny bones in your ear, but it keeps like growing like calcium, and he's been applying some hearing aids for years, and he finally got him. And I'm telling you, ever since he got him there, he says he's picking up like conversations across the room, and that people are saying that he has a small dick, and he's a pedophile. People in his town are saying stuff. Everywhere he goes, his family had an intervention with him, and him and his son were real close. He's like, his son won't even talk to him. Somebody went on his Facebook, and his entire Facebook is wiped, like started afresh without his family members on it. It's weird.
Like he's at work and he's saying that he heard these people are saying he has a small dick and stuff. So he actually started taking like dick pics.
He took a dick pic, that's right, and he showed the people at work. And his boss is like, "Yo, man, you can't do that."
Yeah,
I know.
Like, yeah.
It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. I've never had to deal with anything like this before.
And like on its face, it's obviously weird behavior, but the more concerning part is he was never like this.
Never.
You know, like, this is just like.
And he's a gun nut too. He has a lot of guns. He spent 14 grand on a scope too. So he's got, I don't know what he's capable of. I'm not insinuating anything, but I'm just saying he does have a ton of guns. So, but yeah, it's weird. It really is.
But short of him blowing up to you yesterday, he's never fought physically.
No, I don't know. Didn't he have a fight with somebody right card a few years back? It was a long ago. Yeah, not since. No, he hasn't been physical anyways, but
No, that was new.
Short of saying, I'll take care of it.
no, he hasn't said I'm gonna go climb a clock tower or anything. But what's that? No. But like I said, it was like a sweet driving the truck and we saw it. It's like he was trying to keep the conversation light too, because it just got so awkward. And yeah, it's just weird. He's never been like this. Never.
I don't think.
So you're hoping that he'll go to the hospital on his own. What we're talking about now doesn't allow us to forcefully take him to the hospital. He would have to say that he would have to say or have said that he wants to heal himself, or that he wants to physically let her do that he wants to physically.
Yep. That makes sense. But,
So if we can talk to him rationally and ask him to go, we can bring him. We can't force him. Unless during our conversation he says the things that I'm talking about.
What if he doesn't say anything at all?
Then he doesn't say anything at all. He doesn't have to say, he doesn't have to talk to us. If you want to get in the room, to search the room, or to look through the room with your health and welfare inspection like we talked about earlier, and you want that opportunity, that's something that we can supervise.
I don't think he's
Which
gonna
I'm
say
fine
it.
with.
He's not gonna say it. He's just gonna start crying.
Okay.
Because I tried to get him just to tell me what was going on.
What can you require of them, as far as seeking medical attention based on what are you allowed to require?
We can require him to go. We can do a command directive.
That he be required to see somebody and talk to them about this series of incidents.
The issue is getting. He's not going to go. The issue is getting. He's not going to go.
So now, what recourse, what teeth do you have to put to that? Like, can you put them in joint? Can you take pay? Can you do MJP? Or
Yes to all that. The problem is we can't put him in a car and start driving because we think he's just going to bail out.
well, so that's
Or
what I
try to
mean.
wreck the car.
So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think you would have him go. Like, he would have to go on his own. That's what I mean. So, like, you tell him what's his name?
Robert.
Robert. So you can say, hey, Robert, based off of the last 24 hours, you're being ordered to go to John Smith or Dr. Smith or whoever, or your own doctor to discuss the series discuss 24 hours. I do not know, I don't even know the details of that conversation. I need to know that you went there and this documentation is signed by the doctor saying that you went. Does that exist? You know what I mean?
We can do that. Like I said, it's a command directive.
Okay. And then him understanding that if he doesn't go, consequences are idiots. Does that exist?
It does.
Okay. Because I'm trying to find out what teeth come to.
Yep.
Because I can't. My teeth only exist if he says certain things.
Right.
Your teeth exist because of it.
That's more like gums. You cannot physically take them.
Right, so that's what but in order to do it, he doesn't do it, then the consequences are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure at this point he cares. You tell him we're going to bust you with a private, take everything from you, and send you home early. He's like, yeah, whatever.
Does that affect his pay?
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
It's like his retirement.
Sorry, what?
That's just talking about
Like putting
consequences
an order and
having him making it a requirement for someone to be a person on life.
I can shoot you over the policy for evaluation. Yeah. I mean, does he have VA benefits? We have a VA hospital in Portland. So the Montrose campus, and they do have, I know that they have mental health services there. Okay. That's
They got to tear down.
What's that?
emergency 24-hour. No, they actually have a place there. We have to go in there and deal with them every once in a while.
It's been 24 hours.
Yeah, because it's like a legit VA hospital. Yeah. We can make some phone calls and find out if there's someone there. The other idea was we had next information to contact a family member, interview them, and kind of see if his behavior.
They did have an intervention. I heard about an intervention in his family. I think they all sat down and talked. It was like, I don't have a Facebook. Unfortunately. Yep.
You guys don't have any like service record books for him with maybe we can talk to them and kind of see if maybe something triggered him before he got here, or you kind of get like an idea of
What to talk to him about?
yeah.
No, that makes sense. It's gonna be nice. He took his brother off his Facebook too. That's crazy.
Based on what you guys are telling me, I feel like he really does need to go talk to somebody.
Yeah. We don't want him on the ranges either.
Is he prescribed any sort of medication that you know
I don't
of?
think so. I really don't. Like, I talked to him at drill. And,
Yeah.
I've known him for 10 years. We did it together.
When was the last time you guys drilled? Last month?
Yeah, it was last month on our way home. That's really an hour call.
Yeah.
On the way back, and he's telling me
How was he?
everything.
How was he? Like with you guys? How was he last month?
Quiet. Like quiet. He kind of sits back and he's like listening.
Out of character,
He's
or
getting ready to retire like in the next 6 months. So
He's got like short timers. What's that?
How old is he?
40, 41? But he's always been a quiet guy. You know,
Yeah.
But he's like focusing on like conversations. Like
yeah?
it's weird.
When would you say you noticed? Like I know you said physically, like you've noticed like over the past 6 months. Obviously, he's lost a lot of weight, but like as far as his mental status.
Ever since he got those hearing aids.
And that was like 6 months ago?
6 months ago. and it's like he's hearing voices. Like, I don't know how those things work. Like, I know it's Wi-Fi too. He said, I'm maybe thinking of picking up different things.
Really? Okay.
Like on, you know, AirPods or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But it's just the strangest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay.
And I literally thought we were going to be rolling around in the parking lot. Like,
Yeah.
he was so, like he was on. And I don't want to hit him either. You know what
Right,
I mean?
yeah. Alright. Did you get everybody's pedigree? Okay.
We're going through the paperwork now to find out who's got listed as his brother and his son. See
Okay.
if we can figure out something about that.
No. They divorced, like, a while ago, like 10 years ago, I'd say.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's been a while. His son's damn near. Yeah. He's the only one left on his Facebook, too, as far as family. His
Son?
His brother's not even on there, yeah. It's definitely been an annual training to remember for sure, but.
Yeah, this will be one of those earmarks.
I kind of want to see him here. I feel like he's going to think, like, I did this, you know what I mean?
Okay, lean on the car.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
It's hot right there, though.
It is very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that engine, like right there, it puts out a lot of heat. It's great in the wintertime, not so great in the summertime, though.
Is Bear Mountain Bridge open in 6?
No, not yet.
Any idea when that'll be open? Or?
9W.
So actually,
The bridge
I
was
heard
open yesterday.
that they were supposed to start paving the Palisades today, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, especially after the rain we got this morning. And the same with 9W. Hopefully within the next week, I would say.
A week.
Yeah.
Is 6 Palisades?
A part of the Palisades is considered Route 6. Yeah.
But I saw a bunch of civilians coming over the bridge yesterday afternoon.
They said it's the third exit is open. So the first one is West Point, the second one will bring you to the ranges, and then the third one brings you south, and that's the one that's open.
Oh, so that's 9W going south.
South.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 6th.
Yeah.
Well, so if you go over the bridge,
Yep.
that first one is Fort Montgomery.
Yep.
Yeah, that's on the way to West Point, Highland Falls.
Is that open?
I don't think that's open because that bridge has been
Bridge is
compromised.
gone, Yeah.
The second exit
Yeah.
is the Palisades,
That's 6.
which is, I think, also considered a short period of it is considered Route 6.
Okay.
That's shut north
And
of
that's
15.
I don't think you can go on there.
No.
But then so 9W southbound from that circle.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's okay. I don't know. I was told yesterday the bridge was shut down completely, but
The Bear Mountain.
yeah.
Tom First Class, give me 1 second, please. So, in regards to what can be done, hey, Tom First Class, I got you on speaker. Can you explain it to State Police, please?
Yes. Okay, so if he's on active duty orders, his commander has to request that he has a command directed evaluation at West Point, which is about 20 minutes
Oh, at Keller?
Yeah, it's up north.
Yeah. I work there.
So the commander could reach out to the local police authority and ask for assistance to take him there, as long as he's on active duty orders.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, fall under it. All right, thank you, Sergeant First Class.
So that means that the local.
You're welcome.
Oh, hold on.
In the meantime, your information, and I can, whenever I get to Camp Smith, I'll email you. There's a packet that the commander's gonna have to fill out after the soldiers, like, at the hospital.
Okay. Master.
If it's command directed, does that mean that we can put our hands on him and drag him kicking and screaming to that evaluation?
Well, if it's command directed,
Okay.
he's gonna be dragging and screaming.
He's refusing to.
If he's a danger to himself, he can definitely he's consent near the hospital if he doesn't go to West Point. And then they would evaluate him at that hospital.
But he's refusing to open the door. I mean, if he said he's going to hurt himself, we have a green light to do whatever we need to do. But if he's refusing to open the door for us, then we can't hear those words. And can we go off, the commander's not here, can we go off a verbal from the commander, you are command directed to take him to the hospital, can we just run with that until we get the paperwork done?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text you or battalion S1 because we just dealt with this situation and she will be able to correct you. Okay?
Okay. It's looking like command directed, he doesn't go, they can put it.
When you say they, you mean us?
That's what I thought. That's my interpretation.
No.
Okay, you're unwilling to do that.
No, I'm not putting my hands on. I'm not going to force him to do what you guys are requiring him to do.
Okay.
I will escort him, but
Okay.
I'm not going to drag him kicking and screaming.
Okay.
So
Unless he says something.
unless he
during the
gives us the
Right.
indication
Right.
that he's a harm to himself or someone else, then we'll do what we have to do to get him out. I would say without that, if it's a command directive and he's on active duty orders, and like I said, this is me. Like I've been out like 15 years now, but I know that if back then if we would have gotten a command directive like that, it like he has no say in the ordeal, and we're doing whatever we have to do to get him to carry that lawful order.
And what he's going to do is, you're ordered to go, I don't give a frick, he was going to slam the door. Now what?
Hey, Master, I got a question. You're National Guard, correct?
No, I'm a
You're
reserve.
Oh, okay, damn. Because I was gonna say, like, her National Guard policy would fall under state jurisdiction anyways, so it would
Doesn't apply.
state job anyways.
Because he would not leave that door open for me to talk. He
So
is, I don't
since
give a
it's
frick mo.
ran by the state,
I'm sorry, say again.
He's an I don't give a frick mo.
Yeah.
sworn in by
I
the
so
state,
and
state,
like at
police
that point,
license,
I feel like you guys are well within your rights to
certain things.
open that door right back up,
And he's
grab him up, and take him to the hospital.
It's
We
just,
have no way to secure him. We have no transport to secure him. He's going to grab that steering wheel or fight in the back seat with 3 of mine
Yeah.
for that. Now it's going to take us an hour and change to get to West Point because we got to go up over.
Yeah, 'cause you have to go
the
84
bridge.
across.
That's
Yeah.
72 miles
Yeah.
worth of a fight within 3 feet of each other.
Yeah.
That is my point to that. Words are, he's not responding to words.
Yeah.
And after you guys talk,
Yeah.
This is further aggravated the fact that he's supposed to be on the range with us all week.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's
there's
her weaponry.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a machine
That ain't
gun.
gonna
Here, carry this machine gun.
not great. Yeah, not a great situation either.
Commander's on his way.
Our command?
Oh yeah. No. Colonel's been advised. I mean, we're tranquilizing his ass and putting him in the back of the car and taking him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If he were responding to our instructions, we would already be at gun.
Yeah.
That's our problem.
Okay.
We recorded that.
Yeah. That is why you guys are.
And so we're caught between a rock and a hard place because I 100%. From what you guys are telling me, it sounds like he really does need to see a mental health professional. He needs to be evaluated.
Really enforcing
But that's our hands are tied.
our ability to enforce it doesn't exist.
Right. Unless,
Unless he communicates to you that
Exactly.
So if he gets combative, physically combative, that's, I would say that's one.
that's
Or if he gets, or if he says the things that I was talking about earlier,
right.
that's the second.
We have our guidelines, we don't have a lot of gray areas. Unfortunately, the way that the laws are written in this state.
It's interesting because we are actually all police officers back home, so we deal with this
Yeah.
on a regular basis. So we've
Just
been,
wouldn't be on this
we're
side
never
of it.
on this side of it, but yeah, I completely understand. Like we use a protective custody statute, and
it's the same thing. You basically need probable cause to believe that they're either going to hurt themselves or hurt somebody else, or they're so far gone mentally because of like dementia or something like that.
Yeah.
So I completely get where you guys are coming from there. It's just interesting because we're on this side and we're trying to articulate the best we can the difference in behaviors.
Yep.
And I think it's a little, I mean, it's even more concerning because we are going to a crew serve weapons range and he's supposed to be a safety on the range.
Absolutely.
So we're kind of in this.
I don't see how we could leave him alone, A, or B, with cadet. We cannot straight face him out with cadet.
Yeah.
Nope. So if we talking all kind of smack about everything in the world, you don't think they're going to.
Yeah.
And then it'll go boom.
And then things go south.
It's going to be a danger to them.
And getting home. We got a laundry list of things that are
Yeah. You got
Going
challenges
sideways
presented.
here.
Yeah.
getting home. Don't ride with anybody.
Yeah.
He didn't drive down here on the road?
He did. On a rental. I don't want to drive him back.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm way off base.
Say it
Maybe
again.
I don't want to drive him back. That's the thing. Maybe I'm going a little too far, and that's what the commander agrees, our captain agrees with me.
I'd be interested to see if he does, we do get him to a hospital, if there's any possibility that he's been recently prescribed a medication and that he's having an adverse reaction to it, or because he mixed even just a couple beers with his medication yesterday, that he's just...
So that's what I was asking about.
Yeah.
If I don't know, he didn't know of any prescription medication that he's on.
But I'm sure he wouldn't broadcast that either. He's already
Right.
paranoid about people talking about him. And
Right.
He's insecure about whatever. So I'm sure he wouldn't say anything. And it was interesting because he just joined us yesterday. We had a beer by the pool, and that's when things started to
really go
change.
sideways.
So I'm almost wondering maybe if he is on a medication and mixing the alcohol with it kind of
Yeah.
did something.
He's
still
still
this
drinking
morning.
away. It's still the same way.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
he hasn't been
true.
drinking. Well, we don't know yet.
True.
His eyes were clear.
Oh, you saw him this morning?
Oh yeah, I was staring right there. It's like 1,000 yards there.
All right. Well,
we're certainly. I mean,
Nothing on the brother?
They're digging now.
What's that?
They're looking now
Okay.
to see what they can come up.
I hate wasting you guys' time. I'm standing around.
no, it's definitely not. Like I said, like I said, everything that you guys have described to me, like I'm concerned for him. Like I feel like he definitely needs to go talk to somebody. They need to get something figured out. As you know, considering the fact that he's kind of changed ever since he got these hearing aids. He's changed, and not only his mental, but his physical stature as well. Like losing all the weight, like you said. Like there's something definitely going on there that needs to be addressed.
You guys already have a report number.
Not yet, no.
I'm gonna get one of my business cards.
Okay.
Just because I mean, there's gonna be an amount of paperwork over this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if I can give you one of my cards and I'll give you my personal cell phone number.
All right. We'll definitely let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good.
You want? If we get the son of the brother, you just want to further interview and so
I
on.
just
Is
want
that
to
the
talk.
idea?
Yeah. We just want to talk about any other backstory that they have.
Yeah.
You still there?
Well, man.
You heard everything that we just said? Do you know of the brother or of the son? And if any information, anything like that? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to.
Chargers or do that?
We're trying to.
There's some old Fords that are out there. There's some old Ford Explorers that are out there in the Tahoes. Occasional unicorn of a concept.
We have a new Tahoe at our station.
Nice. We just got all new Tahoes. We get our pick.
Really?
I picked an Explorer, which I'm regretting. It doesn't have the EcoBoost, so it's like that 3.6. It's a real dog.
Yeah.
But we just got rid of our last Charger. We weren't a big fan. Like performance-wise, it was fine.
Yeah.
But like maintenance-wise,
Oh yeah.
things that were going wrong with them. We had transmission issues.
You had the V8 all-wheel drive. Yeah. This is actually the last V8 that we have at our station now.
Yeah.
It's the newest one, the last one that we're gonna get. Because now we have a bunch of V6 all-wheel drives. Terrible. Yeah.
I like the Tahoes, but they're it's like very big.
So the brand new ones, we just got a 20.2, and I like just looking at it. It looks big, but I went to one fall where I had to like get there, and I was extremely like impressed with how well it handled. It's heavy. It's got a 10-speed transmission as opposed to the old 8, and it's got independent rear suspension. The front brakes are 6-piston Brembo, like great stopping power. I was impressed. Like I love this, but definitely going forward, if I had my pick, Tahoe all the way.
I probably won't, but we hold on to ours for a while. I just got mine. 4,000 miles on that, so I'm gonna drive an Explorer for another 7,000 miles.
Ours, unfortunately, like we hang on to ours a lot longer.
Really?
Yeah, we got. I think our highest mileage. Just because of budget.
There's been no sound for a couple hours. I know it's kind of screwed up with laws, but at least someone had to go. He's on orders, taking the right to the freaking ER on West Point.
Yeah, we already had that conversation.
You know what I mean? Versus
So
he's hung up in there or pops some pillows, and we're all of them jackasses. You know?
I know.
And it's not alcohol. It's like schizophrenia or something. He's just going.
Paranoia.
Yeah.
Well, we were discussing like it's easy for you guys if you're on active duty orders, you're given a lawful order, he has to go. The only issue is, like Master was saying, you guys have no restraints. You're taking him in a rental vehicle. Like it could be a wild ride, depending on how squirrely he wants to get. But I feel like if you, I don't know, you guys have a Tahoe or
We don't. I mean, we're
Suburban.
Those are somebody else's, but I would think that it could be MPs.
Maybe.
They're not MPs. They're all parts. Yeah, I'm just for security. For security, for the gate, right? So they can't enforce right. I work with them. I'm their first on down.
Oh, got you.
So we seen the vehicle not there. I came up with what's going on and they explained that. But yeah, they can't. We call these guys.
This is fucked. We're stuck in the middle here because.
Yeah. Like we were telling them, like we are too. Just based on
I get
how
that
the walls
part,
are
but
written.
it's like at some point I'm just like I'm standing out outside his room for hours without movement. It's like
Yeah.
So we definitely have the authority to get into the room based on that.
Yeah.
But it's more of a question of we should be ready to commit.
What are you gonna do when you get in there?
Exactly.
we don't need you guys arresting us.
Well, no, and I mean, not for nothing. You guys can go in and we can follow right behind you, and then
Just feel shitty at these. Got
Yeah.
something in there.
yeah.
Any Narcan or anything around?
We do.
I don't think drug use though. It was just like I was telling him, he was just
Why do you think that you would do that? Has he ever hurt himself ever before?
I don't know. He wouldn't really know it. I mean, some of the other guys don't know it.
So just the cuts on his arms.
But
Can't even check those boxes.
like I was saying, like I don't know what kind of rental cars you have, but if you could stuff him in the way back and just take 3 guys, a driver, and 3 other guys with you, just to.
And maybe you guys follow him up.
I just take
Yeah.
I would recommend taking him to a local hospital because to get to West Point now.
It's an hour and 10 minutes.
yeah.
What's the
But
closest hospital here?
It would be Phelps Memorial Hospital.
Unless the VA.
But the VA. But also the other thing too is if he's on active orders and he's ordered to have an evaluation, I feel like
It'd be better if he's on West.
Keller is West Point would
So
be.
it's about 45 minutes or an hour. So it's probably just easier to get them on board there.
I
They can do it.
I feel like that's probably the best way to go, especially if he's on active orders. those guys over there will be able to handle it a lot better than any of these civilian hospitals because they'll just let them walk right out. I guarantee that.
Then one of you guys or someone gets stuck. So it's better off going there.
Well, and like I said, like these places here, they'll throw their hands up. Guaranteed they'll let them walk out. Yeah.
I thought he smoked, but they said they didn't know. Like it's weird that he hadn't gone up for a cigarette.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they say quit smoking. So.
Oh.
Where did the?
I'm trying to get a hold of his brother.
I think the family's dysfunctional anyway, so it's probably.
Yeah, they did mention that he's divorced and apparently he's kind of alienated his family. So
it was just like the schizophrenic shit he was saying last night. It was like nothing there.
Yeah,
but it was like a light switch real quick.
Yeah.
And it wasn't alcohol. They said he had like one beer or one.
Yeah, they were saying it wasn't like extreme intoxication or anything like that.
But I wonder if he's paranoia.
Prescription for that alcohol. Maybe it's a new medication or something.
He was a Michelob Ultra for Christ's sakes. They did buy Bud Light after.
Yeah.
Could do that. See the commercial?
So in terms of your whatever statute you guys would be enforcing, if he, let's just say hypothetically we get in there and we just do a small interview with him, and where's the threshold for you? If he says, let's say he can't articulate a plan, but he makes comments like, I'm just tired of it, like I'm not going to deal with it anymore, and maybe it'd be better if I was just gone, or are you at that point, or do we need a little bit more?
If he said maybe it would be better if I was just gone,
We could,
I
could articulate that. Yeah. That's the
I
thing.
just
Like,
can't take it anymore. I don't want to deal with it anymore.
it's so hard.
Have a bigger threshold, like in Maine, they can say that, but if you can't articulate that it's imminent, like
oh really?
if you can't articulate that it's
Oh,
going
like
to
that's
happen,
what you're saying about the plan.
Yes,
Like,
if you can't articulate. Bolster our public cause, though. So, like, we could talk to a relative.
as with us. Yeah. Like especially if he happened to call his son and tell his son that he killed himself. And the son is taking himself. I'm like, I can articulate that all day. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Clevenger, CLEVINGER 1618.
Castro, 2269. 311. You call 311. Is that something the state of that could get a mental health crisis team to check on you? Is that how that works? One of the first sergeants from Alpha Company, he's a cop somewhere.
211 is something I'm not familiar with.
Heard of it. This is my email, phone number and stuff.
A crisis intervention team
Just let me
in
know. I'll
Peekskill,
pay for it
but
or whatever it is.
I think they have kind of like banker's hours, honestly.
Well, that's when everyone's in crisis, so that works well.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
boss.
So, cool. What time are we? No, you're not over it. We woke him up around midnight last night, so. This is interesting. It really is. Seeing all this stuff.
Add this to your team, your personal team.
Yeah.
Just say pound on the door, get it open. Just get in the bag.
We've got a key to get in there. Alright,
Okay, you're
so.
going with us. Take him up there. These guys follow us. He's an asshole. Pull over.
What's the number to kill? Just show up.
They like surprises.
Hospital.
You just gotta go to the ER. Yeah. Please go out of the ER.
I'm calling right now. Basically, we've got the command record.
Tomorrow, the hand grenade range.
Let's do the work.
Waiting for the brother to answer.
Well, what's the brother going to tell us? Something that we can have a conversation with him about? Just trying to think of that.
I feel like at this point, we're just going to this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what he finds out about 311.
Plus 311, so.
I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of it. I don't know what.
Skill crisis intervention team. You leave them a message, they'll get back to you in 48 hours.
Okay.
I didn't do anything wrong. I haven't been physical with anyone.
Yeah, no one's alleging that.
Yeah, no.
So, what was it that caused the issue last night?
They keep saying shit behind my back. I confront them, and they pretend like I'm hearing stuff.
Okay. Who in particular is
But it's happening everywhere. So
all right?
hearing bits and pieces of all of it, and it's just getting old. And I confront people, and it doesn't stop. So.
Okay. All right. So we talked to a few of them today, and they're saying like nothing like that is happening. They're talking about how good of a friend they are to you. You guys have been great friends for a decade now, and they're not sure what's going on. They're not saying these things behind your back. They're not calling you names or anything like that.
Yeah.
And they're concerned because they don't understand why you think that they are.
I don't know.
I mean, you say that they're talking about you behind your back, but you actually hear them saying these things,
Yeah,
or
I'm hearing them. Yeah.
okay. Well, so why would they tell us that they weren't saying those things?
I don't know.
I mean, does it make sense that someone that you've been good friends with for over a decade would all of a sudden just start saying these things about you?
It's happening everywhere. So yeah.
What do you
it's
mean by
making
that?
A lot of sense.
What do you mean by that? It's happening everywhere.
At work, I had to quit my job, go to a different place to try to leave it, and then it's there as well. So.
What were they saying at work?
Huh?
What kind of stuff were they?
Yeah, I'm a pedophile. I like little boys. I like little girls.
And what kind of stuff were your friends talking about?
Same exact stuff. It's the same thing
Do
over
the
and over.
people at where you work know the people that you serve with?
They live in Boston. They're all somewhat close. Yeah, areas.
But do they know each
Do
other?
they know each other?
I don't know.
Okay. So when you say you hear bits and pieces, how do you hear the bits and pieces?
Just
Like
thrown
when
in
you're not
conversations, or when I turn my back,
Oh, so you're
then I go and confront them, and yeah.
okay.
I know it's happening because one guy at work actually had the nuts to say, yeah, this isn't what an innocent person would do. You wouldn't be walking the right way pretending you don't hear him. So I know it's happening because everyone's fucking with me. It's getting old.
Okay.
Robert, are you on any prescription medication right now?
No,
Nothing at all.
no.
Okay. All right. They mentioned that you have some hearing aids, right?
Yeah.
That you. How long have you had those?
4 months, 3 months now.
Okay. All right. How long have these issues been going on at home, work, here?
It's been about 6 months now.
Okay.
And
All
when
right.
did you say you got the hearing aid?
3 months ago, because I was hearing shit and everyone was looking at me and talking, and I watch people. That's what I do. And no one looks at me. No one talks. Like, I'm pretty invisible until all of a sudden now everyone fucking knows who I am.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. All these rumors, freaking. I don't know. I've heard it's online someplace. I can't find the shit. No one will tell me about it. But
What do you mean when you say it's online?
all of these rumors about me being gay, pedophile.
But you haven't been able to find it online anymore.
I haven't. No.
Okay.
Did someone tell you that it was online?
I've overheard it. Yeah. Just little bits and pieces. I'm just catching
Okay.
over and over. So.
Okay. So the staff here is concerned about you. To the point that they have command directed you to talk with a counselor. Okay? So they are in a position now to take you to a counselor today to talk with someone.
Alright.
Okay? Do you know where that would take place?
I have no idea.
So that would take place over at Keller at West Point, on the other side of the river. Are you familiar with that place?
No.
Okay. So it's a drive up the Taconic to 84 across the river and then back down just because of storm shut down a couple roads for us. Okay. Are you willing to do that? Would you be willing
I have
help us
to
out?
if it's command directive, obviously.
Okay.
But
Well, I mean,
is it going to help
when I say-
anything? No.
I don't know.
I would rather have people stop talking, stop looking at me. I'm a fucking private person that don't like fucking my shit out there.
I can understand that.
Yep. I can too.
I can absolutely understand that.
So these guys here been your friends for a long time, right?
No, apparently not. So.
But no, think
But this is a new development, you're saying, in the
Think
last
about it.
6 months or 3
No.
months, you're saying,
yeah,
man, you know?
right? Up until what, 6 months ago or
I
something.
don't have any real good friends, obviously.
But-
I don't believe that's
but-
true. I think something's going on.
Something's happening, right? Because up until 6 months ago, right, you trust these guys with your life, right?
And
Every
we're
weekend,
both,
I
we're both
guess.
service members.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know how it
And
is.
there's nobody tighter than your
Yep.
brothers.
So these guys, I mean, I hope you understand that they're concerned enough about your welfare that they called us.
Oh, because they're scared. Because I'm gonna freaking do something. Because I am capable.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
Nothing. No.
Okay. All right. Well, like he said, you're gonna have to go to Keller Army Hospital. Okay. Speak with a counselor. All right. We just don't want there to be any issues on the way there, or while you're there. I mean, obviously, while you're there, you know, they have plenty of people there that are willing to help you out. All right. We don't want any incidents on the way there. All right.
Do you think that you can do that?
Yes.
Okay. Because so they're going to take you ride with them, and we're going to follow. The other option is that you ride with us.
But that involves handcuffs.
Yeah. You can go.
I
I don't want to treat you
go.
like that.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. All right. So if you give me your word that you'll
Yeah,
go
like
with
20
them.
years, I shouldn't even be here. I fucking tried to get out of this fucking ET. No, you have to fucking come. Oh. Can you guys give me a chance to get dressed?
You got socks and shoes? Just go with what you're wearing.
That's what it's
You
gonna have to
wanna-
be.
You want to grab a bag, and we can put some stuff in a bag if you want.
Yeah, all you're really gonna need: socks, a pair of shoes, ID.
Jacket.
Yeah, bring your ID, cell phone, and a cell phone charger. That's gonna be it.
Robert, do you have any weapons in the room?
Good night.
Where is it? Okay, just leave it on the back.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's good.
Like these things here? then you want to get a charger for your phone?
I got the AE gone that long.
I don't know. I don't know. My phone eats a battery in fucking 2 hours, so I don't know. If you want it. If you want it, but doesn't hurt to have it. Doesn't hurt to have it. You want a rain jacket or anything? Because it's been on and off going all morning. Thank you. You got any keys you need? Anything like that?
I can fill this up.
Yeah. You good if I shut this?
Yeah. What's up?
When do you get to the car?
I've already got my 20-year letter, so I'm trying to get back together. Our UAs locked the doors, so they're waiting
What's
for me.
what's you at?
So I can get
What's that? I don't know.
unit administrator. There's some paperwork.
All right, Robert, you're gonna go in this vehicle here.
Can I get some information from you before you go? Robert, what's your last name?
What's up?
What's your last name?
Card.
C-A-R-D?
Yes.
And Robert, what's your birthday?
04/04/1983.
What's a good callback number for you?
Wait a minute.
And what's your address?
Bowden.
BLWD1?
Yeah.
Code and what?
Name. And
Another deviation. Is it?
04287.
Do you have any questions for me, Robert?
No.
No? You'll be alright?
Yeah.
You gonna make it through your time?
I'm already there technically.
Well, I mean, you're not yet because you're here.
Yeah.
You gonna make it through retirement?
I'm hoping.
Okay. Alright, don't do anything to jeopardize that, man, alright?
Yeah. You learned a lot of times that this. And I'm going to follow you so that I can give people a ride. You're going to go with them. I'll follow you. I'll go to the hospital. I'll follow you so I can. All right. We'll be right behind. Yes, sir. You want to follow? Yes, sir. Yeah, no, without a doubt. There's one.